Hi. Okay, I know. Many of you guys are waiting. It's been more than 1 year since I was lost somewhere, I shall say. I don't know, somewhere I started feeling probably I was not competent enough to share things. The topic we talk about, the things we share about, it's a, sometimes it's a very complicated and we delve deep into things. Sometimes, how much you know about things, how much you try to explore things, but still that's not enough. Sometimes you start feeling doubt about, so that probably I shall say I was going through that doubt. And then while I was going through that doubt, so it took me quite long, and I collected myself back. Then I realized my ultimate goal was to just share with you guys what I understand about life, how I feel it. you know Ultimate goal was just to live with you guys, to be the person, to feel with you. So while I was doing this thing, so probably, okay, sorry for that, whatever happened. I know, lost quite long time. Many of you guys must be missing, but I'm back. Now I want to live from here, and I will share each and every single thing, whatever I feel about. Okay, so today I know a fresh start, and but the fresh start I got with very uh, powerful point, I shall say, or a powerful topic. So I was just thinking, wondering, while I was during this time, I realized finally that we all have purpose of life. We all have, the way of life. We want to live things, how we understand, how much we understand about. But at same time, we all have some sort of, thought, or the some sort of query, or some sort of mm, uh, I shall say, some sort of curiosity to know that we all are doing things. So what's ultimately we need to do, or yeah, what you can say that what's ultimately the destiny. Destiny means we all are striving for. It's not just for our subsistence, or it's not just for like to earn money or to live a comfortable life or something. That might be just on surface, I shall say. That's just a shallow thing. So what's the real purpose, or what's the real, that whom or to what thing we call destiny? So I was thinking about, there are many persons who kind of feels like they kind of figured it out. Like, I'm not okay not taking particularly a person's name, but still I would love to consider the person. You might have come across Elon Musk, right? So Elon Musk, he has a vision about like to do something for humanity, or to that to do something like to carry forward the human genes from here to Mars, or to spread in other planets. So like in future, if there is happens or mishap happens with Earth, something can happen, uncertain life. We have no idea about what can happen. If something happens, so that time at least those person who would be in Mars, who would be inhabiting in Mars, or somewhere like Moon, or some other planet probably, so at least they would carry forward humanity. That's his ultimate philosophy about life. So one way you can say that, yeah, somewhere that person Elon Musk, he I think figured it out as per his point of view, right? But on the other side, when you see, so there are some person who, rather than exploring externally, they go internally. Internally in the sense, you might have seen many mystics who have been doing meditations, and that they are exploring the future for humanity, or they are exploring the way to go forward inside rather than outside, right? Elon Musk's case I gave, so Elon Musk is trying to explore it toward outside, on physical ground. So on other side, we have these persons, these mystics, and these person who are into deep meditation. They want to do something for humanity, or they want to find the way forward for humanity from within. Like, they are trying to delve deep into their inside to find the way for future of humanity, right? So while I was thinking about one side, so these are the person who want to do something for humanity in general. They want to do, they want to do something for a human. They are thinking about how human will survive in future. On the other side, we have what's the current condition is going on around you. You guys might be aware of like Russian war is going on, and on other side we have the same issue in Israel Palestine case, and there are many other fronts coming up, and you might have come across there are many terrorist organizations, and there are many, the organized crimes are taking place all around the world. I'm not talking about a particular region, and neither I'm over here to blame any single party involved in these things. So what I want to say is, one side we have a big goal, or I shall say a big responsibility to think about humans' future, to think about our, that to way to the how to go to the way future for humanity. On other side we have like a real world situation, a chaotic situation, I shall say. I know, little harsh word, but what's happening, it's a sheer slaughter of humanity. Sheer slaughter, I shall say. We are killing humans despite having achieved this level of intelligence, this level of our scientific achievements, or our this level of civilizational values. Still we are slaughtering human. When two countries are fighting, they are fighting for some identity, they are fighting for some cause probably, or they are that they are fighting for some their general understanding about a particular identity or particular locality. But when we take humanity in general, in the full periphery of humanity, so humanity is not just about some country's border or something, that my territory, your territory, or this is the my rules or my way, or your rules your way. It has to be like in general for all humanity, right? All around the world. And on other side, when we humans are doing these things, that we are capable, intelligence being, we are capable to do things. We have developed science so much. So on other side, we have responsibility. I feel, at least this is my personal feeling, that I feel that we have responsibility about these animals, because we are capable. The creator created us someone more liable, more capable. So it's, I believe that it's onus on us, or it's our responsibility to look after these other creatures who are not so intelligent, who are not capable to live on their own, or who can't decide about their future, who can't think about their way forward in life, right? So while I was thinking about these things, so it's very painful to see. One side you have person who are thinking about the future of humanity, on the other side the same word we are seeing this chaotic condition where we are seeing the sheer slaughter. When we see that two countries are fighting, it's not about two countries are not a single human, it's a group of humans, and not all are same in that society or in that community. Those all persons are, there are children, there are women, there are men's elderlies. So all are, that's a combining is creating one identity, which is called a nation. So when two nations are fighting, I know we take it so lightly. We think that two nations are fighting, that as if like two humans are fighting. They are not two humans or two identity. They are a group of human, right? And a group of their, I shall say, I will count to their ecology even. It's not just about humans. It's about, war is not just about destruction or destroying humans. It's about destruction of each and every single thing in their territory, right? So that's how I see it. This is very painful. So I know I was thinking about these things. We think a lot about that we have to do, we have to do things. So some persons are thinking about like colonizing Mars or Moon. On the other side, we have this thing. Like we are at that ground level, or I shall say we have fallen so low that we are slaughtering humans. That's just for some identity, what probably won't keep any value after 10 years, after 50 years or 100 years. Right? If you see past of humanity, many kingdoms came, gone. Even some person claimed that there were many civilizations before us who probably could not survive, or they are something else, right? But on other side, we see what's happening over here. And again, I'm not blaming any party. I'm not blaming any country, or that who are fighting for their identity or whatever their understanding they have about this. But what's painful to see is this slaughter. That's painful to see, because I can't see any life suffering. We already are living in chaotic world. Over here, life is uncertain. Nature itself is not too much reliable. That we are so uncertain about what can happen the next moment. And on that, rather than fighting or dealing or that tackling those things or thinking about those things, we are involved in those things which are created by our own self. And war is very clear example, which is creation of human and its ego. So I was thinking, I know it's a painful to see, painful to think, but on the other side, I will still think that I know there are persons who are fighting for things, there are things happening, but I believe the ultimate goal, after all, it has to happen that humans are fighting. Okay, there are some persons really their understanding is not up to mark, or that they are really not understanding how things are. Very narrow-minded, I shall say. But on the other side, we have persons who are thinking about something to do for humanity, right? So I believe that rather than that we are human, we have our own conscience, own understanding to that think and differentiate between these things. So rather than following this mass who is war savvy, who want to destroy humanity, rather than thinking about these things, I believe that we all shall nurture that thing inside us, to do something for society, something for human and their survival in future. Whatever we can do, be it anything. I'm not saying that you have to become Elon Musk. Okay, that's his way of contributing to a society. But it can be our way, I can be like, for example, I can feel about you guys, that if you get some sort of relief, whatever I say, you by listening me, you feel comfortable about your life. That's probably my contribution to a society. But at the same time, you might be teacher, you might be something, that contributing towards society in any way, your way. That's a way good. So that ultimately, we as a human can do it this much only, that at least that I feel that that to contribute towards society in any way, that it's a moving forward rather than hurting anyone, rather than thinking that nurturing that war mentality, that destructive mentality. That's not a way forward. And that's a really that I think we humans have evolved this much that at this stage we shall be way more concerned about just harming some animal and forget about humans. But we are again, we are trapped in that kind of cycle. We are doing we are really that forget about animal. We are not concerned over here about humans life. There are infants who have no idea about what's going on in this world, who don't even understand this word properly, but they are being slaughtered. For what? For sheer ego, I shall say. It's ego. Our identity is ego. It comes with ego. Until we'll have a differentiation of identity, your identity, my identity, so this ego will be over there. And I don't think so future has to be like this, or neither I feel that that's the way forward. Like this we can't go ahead. That how much you try to consolidate your identity, still inside you will find something. There won't be 100% satisfaction with a particular identity, because once you have that one single identity, after that you will start finding some differences inside that identity. So the best way is to just accumulate every single person, from does not matter from which country, no border, no religion, no race, nothing. It's just about human, and I shall say not just about human. We are responsible for animal lives. I know that I know these kind of topic probably people don't talk, but I felt this is something very important. And I believe that that's the question or the topics today. What I took was destiny. And destiny of human has to be to contribute towards society in a way where we, that we are contributing toward the society where it's a moving forward for its future, for wherever we have to reach. Where we can produce anything which is value for society, which is contributing towards society in any way, right? So I believe that's a destiny for each and every single person. It can be in any field. I'm not saying you have to become like Elon Musk, or you have to become like me or some other person. That's you have to find the way how you can contribute towards society, but in positive way. That's the only condition, and where it's a benefiting other. Okay. Yep. So I'm sorry. I know it was quite long. I I shall say, yeah, I think sometimes, you know, that you shall not think too much about what you are able to contribute or not. You just shall keep going on. So I think that I realized after so long. So you guys, again, I will meet you. So by then, please take care.